Hello everybody and welcome back to Rave Green TV, and I wasn't planning on doing a review for this match. I'm right outside Lumen Field because I feel like it's a bit necessary. As I said, wasn't planning on doing it, but I think it's necessary for the obvious reasons of what we saw in today's game. Sounders, this was again, similarly to the Austin game, was a must-win game at home because Colorado and Austin might arguably be one of the worst teams this season in our conference. I know Colorado went out and bought a lot of new players, Mihailovic, Stefan, Fernandez, Vines, the list goes on. On paper, they do have a good team, but it's going to take time for all, like a whole XI revamp is going to take time to gel. So on paper, you know, going into this game, I think we all were expecting a win from the Sounders, which, yes, the game started off well for us. We got the monkey off our back with at least getting a goal. So you thought, okay, we were fortunate. We got the goal. It was obviously a penalty. 10 minutes into the game, okay, would this lift the pressure off the players' shoulders to have to get, like, you know, another one? And maybe this could start the flow of us scoring more goals in this game. But it was the quite opposite. We saw the exact same old stuff from us in this game. Very dry play, plenty of meaningless possession. We didn't do anything with it. And then the game gets from good to really, really bad really fast. Josh Atencio, boneheaded. 2 yellow cards, get sent off. I mean, I personally didn't think the ref did anything really that bad this game. I actually thought that was a great call to let the play go on for the Colorado, then go back to it. He was already on a yellow. Really stupid to go to feet when you're already on a yellow card. And then from then, we're just playing catch up. If you're down to 10 men, we would have been really, really lucky to have gone 3 points. They get a penalty. Andrew Thomas, by a country mile, he was our man of the match today, even though we did concede, and I'll get onto that later. Saves the penalty, and also makes me start thinking, does he deserve maybe a shout to be our number one? But that's like a discussion for another time, because he's really proving himself, in my opinion. That was a big moment that he came big in, and that honestly should have helped galvanize us to maybe at least come out of here, grind out for 3 points. But no, very fragile, mental.
Rave Green TV, baby. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Very fragile fortitude from us to not just, you know, lock down and go out for the 3 points. And it was just disappointing. We give away a silly free kick, really well taken by Mihailovic. And again, Thomas, another big moment, big save. But instead, we're ball watching, not looking at where it ends up after Thomas makes the save. They follow up, open goal, they score. And they were really close at the end as well to scoring. We were toothless after the red card. I mean, we were already kind of toothless after we got the first goal, but we were really toothless after the red card. Incredibly toothless. Where do we go from here? 3 games, 0 wins, 0 goals scored from open play. Super duper concerning. I mean, I said going into the season we might see something like this. You know, I tried to warn us, being like, if we don't make the right changes, start changing the squad, getting rid of the overdone, cooked players. Morris was a ghost today. 3 straight games. I'm trying to tell you, Morris is not a striker. 3 straight games, he's been an absolute ghost, and when he's had chances, he doesn't convert them. Nouhou has some good moments, but as well some really rash, boneheaded moments. Ragen as well gave away a really good chance, I believe, to Navarro. Navarro should have probably converted, didn't. I mean, it's just like, there's so many constant boneheaded moments, lack of clinical decision-making from this team, that where if we were smart, we could have sold players at the right time, could have brought in players to replace them. We've stuck with this squad, and the squad is really overcooked. It is beyond overcooked. Many players having ghost games. Chu, Morris, I don't know, the list goes on. You guys know who I'm talking about. And we just have no offensive creativity. We've only scored 2 goals, and they were both penalties. We didn't create anything against this below mid Colorado defense, where Portland 2 weeks ago carved 4 goals against them. 4. Every team is at least getting some good chances, but we didn't create any. If it wasn't for the penalty, I don't think we were going to score a goal in this game. And that was because Colorado were being dinguses, flopping their arms out like chicken, and we got the penalty. But this is going to be very short review. I wasn't planning on doing it, but we've done it nonetheless, and it's just concerning. 3 games, no wins, no goal score from open play. It's only going to get tougher from here. This was honestly a pretty easy stretch of games, and we have 2 points. We're one of the worst teams in the Western Conference. We're part of the bottom 3 or 4 teams, I believe. You guys might have to fact check me. At the time of recording, I believe we're one of the bottom 3 teams, and it's so disappointing to see. What can we do from here? I mean, obviously we'll get some players back. I don't want to make that excuse like, oh, but we have injuries, Sean. We always have injuries. If we're gonna consistently persist with an old man squad, we're gonna have injuries because they're older. They're more injury prone. That's just the reality to it. I'm just tired of making lame excuses. We know we always have injuries. We know as this team, like throw back to 2021, we had a plethora of injuries, but it didn't stop us from playing good in the regular season. We were Supporter Shield contenders that year, and we had so many injuries because we had a system. I think a lot of fingers have to be starting to be pointed at Brian here. You have the team that you want. If you're not going to persist for getting more players, you're telling Craig Weibel that, I think we're okay. I'm cool with Morris and Ruidíaz being our strikers, but we can't score goals, create any opportunities. We're not building good tactics and based off the players we have. So, I mean, I think for me, that's the biggest thing. Brian Schmetzer. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to smash the like button on today's video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And boys and girls, I hope you all have a lovely day.